Everyone, welcome to Sagas of the Shimmering Sea. This is the Chosen Few, show on the Sagas of the Shimmering Sea series. I'm glad you're here. Let's dive right into it. We've got some mortal peril that we're dealing with right now, and we've got some destroyed magic items, at least one, maybe two, and some very sad and unhappy players. But we also have a level up. So let's do a quick round robin and see what people got as a level up this session. All that good stuff. Let's just check in with people. Nat playing Narash. Tell me what you got.
Yeah, so I got one new fifth level spell, which is Mass Cure Wounds. So I can hopefully help us out of a few pinches with that. And also, as a Circle of the Moon Druid, I'm now able to turn into CR3 monsters, which includes some really amazing choices like Giant Scorpion, which has multiple attacks, and the Blankosaurus, the
Ankylosaurus.
Ankylosaurus, yes, which attacks at the ankle. No, it has a massive tail and is able to inflict incredible amount of bludgeoning damage and potentially knock enemies down.
Oh, good.
So that's it for me, but I'm digging those things.
Cool. And while I'm here, I might as well ask you about your beliefs for the day.
Sure. Um, so obviously let me just switch over here. My guiding light stays the same. A loner and misfit by nature, Narash is now called upon to perform a crucial mission for Dragma, which is his home planet. He must learn to be a team player, cultivating new friends and allies and earning their trust, hoping to ultimately secure help on his quest in the Shimmering Seas and beyond. So, first belief for today, despite newfound qualms, Narash must continue to assist his new team, especially since their goals align. He will attempt to get answers from Yukio Proudwater about Shadra and the Primarch, and help his teammates in every way in order to subdue her.
That sounds excellent. I approve.
And belief two, shocked to the core by the revelations from Masha in the last episode, Narash will, in desperation, confide more details about the stakes of his quest for both Dragma and the planet of the Shimmering Seas, hoping to enlist their help.
Nice. Love it. Sounds like an excellent plan. Ami playing Thea. I'm very excited about this level for you. Can you tell me a little bit about what you got at this level?
Okay, so at level 9, I get to take more abilities from my roguish archetype, which is Soul Knife. So this level, I get homing strikes. If I make an attack roll with my psychic blades and miss the target, I can roll one psionic energy die and add the number roll to the attack roll and could turn it into success.
Woohoo!
And
Which
actually,
is really important because rogues miss all the time, it turns out, and it sucks.
yeah. Roll bad sometimes.
No, but now you get an extra die if you need it. Okay, keep going.
Yeah. And actually, I just wanted to ask really quick about the psychic blades. Just because I think I haven't really fully wrapped my head around it. Is that like an extra, like a bonus action on top of attacking, or is it instead of attacking with my physical weapon, I attack with a psychic blade?
It is not a bonus action because it costs you nothing. It is just extra damage if you want to spend it.
Oh.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken. When you take the attack action, you can manifest a psychic blade from your free hand and make an attack with that blade. The magic blade is a simple melee weapon, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, so it's just a separate weapon. You basically do not need weapons to stab people.
Cool. Okay. I'm going to use that more.
Sounds good.
All right. And then also at this level, I get a psychic teleportation. This is a bonus action. I manifest one of my psychic blades and expend one psionic energy die and roll it and throw the blade at an unoccupied space I can see, and I can teleport to that spot.
More mobility, always useful.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's awesome. I love that.
Very cool.
Yeah. Nika playing Celexa. Tell me. Oh, sorry. No, before that, Thea, your beliefs.
But yeah, my beliefs are the same today. I'm gonna try to help Nova with the curse and want to get Xeris from Leona's skull.
Sounds good to me. Excellent. Next up, we've got Celexa. Celexa, what level did you take even?
So I just got to, what is it? Is it 6th level? Yeah, 6th level bard.
Nice.
So it's 3 warlock and 6 bard. And I picked up a couple of 3rd level spells, 1 through leveling and then 1 through trading a spell. So I just picked up the spells Fear and Clairvoyance.
Ooh.
So those are both sounded fun and potentially useful in the kinds of shenanigans we've been participating in. And then an exciting College of Glamour ability. So at 6th level, you gain the ability to cloak yourself in a fey magic that makes others want to serve you. As a bonus action, you cast Command without expending a spell slot. And you take on an appearance of unearthly beauty for 1 minute or until your concentration ends. During this time, you can cast Command as a bonus action on each of your turns without expending a spell slot.
Yeah, because Slix is not powerful enough at manipulating people into doing what she wants now. Cool, great, I love it.
And then in addition, any creature that I've already charmed gets no saving throw against the command spell.
Wow, that is okay. Cool,
Yeah.
cool. I'll get
but
that.
it does it's only once per day.
Okay.
And also it takes concentration, so it means that I can't use my other concentration spells while that's happening. So it's but I think it seems fun and thematic for her. Let's see, and then I'm gonna keep the same beliefs for now, just because we're kind of in the middle of stuff, and it seems hopefully things will resolve.
I hope they do.
Rescuing Masha Seasworn, hoping that she can give them help and information, and then trying to take Yuki of Proudwater down a peg. Those are the two prongs.
Excellent. I approve of both of those. Both of those prongs very, very much. Also, you guys don't know it, but we had some interaction between your stream and Thursday night stream on Thursday night. Time foofy. John, playing Timothy.
Yeah. All right. Well, this level up didn't do too much. Not much for level 9 bard. Ranger. That's what I'm playing in this game, and I totally know that. But I did get a level 3 spell, and I picked something that seemed terrifying and very on brand for Timothy. I picked Revivify.
Oh, keeping people alive.
It means, I can bring someone back from the dead within a minute of their passing, which is really kind of creepy.
Man, now you make me want to kill people.
No!
It might happen. Who knows?
It might happen. You never know.
Or, it could take a really dark turn, and Nova, who is very angry, could kill this person. We bring him back, and she gets to kill him again. Who can say?
That was one of the most intense and horrifying sessions I ever had. Was someone was kidnapped by a villain who wanted information and just opened a velvet case that had 20 diamonds in it for revivification spells in front of them, and just like, yep, I'm gonna do this to you 20 times.
Shit.
Okay.
And for beliefs, guiding light, Timothy abhors the loss of innocent life and will jeopardize himself or the mission to save even one life, hence the new spell. Timothy, I'm still going to try to set the exotic alligators free. And I've added a little bit onto number 2. When it rains, it pours. Timothy will try to cheer Nova up, who is not only cursed, but now she also lost her super cool sword. In addition to helping her get the curse removed, Timothy will help her get a replacement.
Excellent. That sounds awesome. I love it. Nova, did you level up?
I also leveled up.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, isn't that weird? How we all level up at the same time?
Oh, man.
All right. So my level up was not super exciting, but I do have a bunch of hit points, which I like. I got 14 more hit points, so I'm now at like 94 or something.
Wow.
and I've got 70 of those still, so that's great. And my level up, I also got Indomitable, which lets me reroll a saving throw that I fail. And my beliefs, I just realized that my sword is now gone again. And so I changed my beliefs to being interested in the Primarch to needing to get a new sword. So my guiding light is to throw myself into danger. My belief 1 is to seek out Masha's Seasworn to break the curse. My belief 2 is now Nova's super pissed about her lightning sword being broken. Nova will attempt to get a new magic sword, potentially from the treasure room we just discovered.
That seems like an excellent place to search for a magical weapon. It's a room full of magical weapons. I'm excited. Awesome. Okay. Oh, shoot. Nat, no, that's my bad. Can you roll a d8 plus 3, your con mod?
Twice, right?
Oh, we roll at advantage? Is great? Excellent. Roll 2d8, Nat, and tell me which the higher number is. Whenever you're ready. You're muted, Nat, if you're speaking.
Yeah, just clarifying, you meant roll 1d8 plus 3 2 times. Is that correct?
Yes. Okay. And whichever is the higher number, well, that's the highest you could possibly do. Oh, no. You're actually rolling an 8 rather than 1d8. So what you want to do is you want to slash roll space 1, the letter D, the number 8.
Oh. It worked out so well the other way.
I know. Okay, so you're going to get 8 more hit points. So if you go to your character sheet, you should look at your hit point maximum, add 8 to that, and then your current hit points should also add 8 to that.
Great, thanks.
No problem. I'll remind everyone that even in the middle of the fight, if you level up, you gain those hit points right away. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So, here we are in an alchemist lab. Smoke is billowing in the air. It seems to be escalating. And right now, I think we get this shot, maybe 18 seconds ago mechanically, but whatever. This is where we're gonna start today. Of Nova and her sword shattered in pieces on the floor. And we just get this close up of Nova's face. What do we see on Nova's face as this happens?
I think as it happens, Nova's like in shock, but then the shock just turns to rage.
Did you consider taking a level of barbarian? Just curious.
John and I have joked about that, but I don't know if mechanically that would help me very much.
Yeah, +2 on attacks, advantage on attacks, half damage. I don't know.
I'll think about it.
Not pushing. Just thinking. Yeah, so we get this shot of Nova just like enraged and furious, and everything just being a total and complete and utter mess from her perspective. And I think the earth is erupting around you as there's these like rocks that are pulling up in every direction, and it knocks over a vial, and the vial like shatters on the floor, and smoke just starts gathering. It's slowly getting deeper and deeper and more intense, and eventually, if no one does anything about it, it will smoke enough to create heavy obscurement throughout the room, either for good or for ill. Your guys' I don't know what you guys want, but potentially that's something that's going to happen at some point, probably in a round or two. Nova, we see you sort of looking there over at the sword when one of the guards just I think we see like sort of in fuzzy focus behind you, just spins their axe to hit Narash. Let's see what happens with that. What are they plus 6. They're plus 6. Narash, does an 8 hit? No. Does a 19 though? Yes, I bet it does.
It does.
Okay. 8 points of damage, Narash, as this axe comes heavily sinking into you, just smacking you a little bit around. Are you
I just got those
right now? Yeah, sure. Are you concentrating on anything right now?
Am I concentrating on a spell? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
I do have 2 spells going. Or rather, the one erupting earth. I'm not sure if that's
It's not concentration, so you're good
yeah.
there.
And there's also spike growth, which
Spike growth, which is concentration.
yes.
Cool. So I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on your spike growth spell. You have to beat a 10.
Okay.
You succeed. You do not lose concentration on the spell, despite the short, sharp blow to the side of the head. Nova, your sword in tatters on the ground around you. A witch behind you. 2 guards left, and this weird, multi-jointed figure, smiling, cackling. And I think just for fun, he just like holds up like a chunk of the tip of your sword that he literally like held in his hand, and he just sort of like is playing catch with it idly.
I hate
Where-
this guy so much.
Where is he? I thought he was in the corner. Where is he on the map?
This is him. Is he not appearing?
There's no.
He's
You
like,
guys see? I don't see a tile there. I don't see a figure there.
Huh. Okay. Well, let me add a new one and see if that fixes the problem. Because it says to me that he is there.
I do see it.
yeah.
Yeah, I see it too.
Green, purple figure, dude.
Oh, sorry. It looked like it was part of the grass.
Fair.
Yeah.
Now I see it.
There's one moving around. Cool. Okay, cool. We're good. Yeah. No worries. No worries. All good things. Yeah. So just to be clear, this is evil multi-jointed person. This is evil alchemist lady. This is guard 1. And this is guard 2. Ping to everyone who's villainous at this point now. And again, the guards are pretty survivably beatable, but the alchemist and this other person may not be. Nova, you're up.
I am not going to run into the heavily messed up areas, and instead I'm going to shoot the weird fingered man with my heavy crossbow.
Yeah, take that shot.
23.
23 definitely hits.
All right, 5 damage.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. And it's a heavy crossbow, right?
Yes,
So you have to load for the second attack. Is that
I
right?
believe so.
Great. Awesome. Okay, so you start loading up your next shot for next turn. Okay, that makes it my turn. And I am going to explode an acid bomb on my own face because I am resistant to acid. And by exploding here, I can hit both Thea and Timothy, hopefully. So Thea and Timothy, could you both make dexterity saving throws? Okay, well, you both succeed, and I think, Thea, that means you're going to take none of this damage because you are a roguey. And Timothy, I think you will take half this damage, so you'll take 8 points of acid damage. Rogues, man, and dexterity saves, it's just a waste of time. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so our many-jointed person is going to, feel like it's wrong to just kill someone outright. But would he feel it's wrong to kill someone outright? Well, let's hope someone can know how to deal with this. We'll find out. A long, many-jointed finger points. Let's see, who is he going to point at? I'm going to roll randomly between Nova and Celexa. Nova, you're 1. Celexa, you're 2. Celexa, a long, many-jointed finger points towards you. And arcs and is going to roll an attack roll. Ooh, does a 12 hit?
Think so.
Excellent.
Um,
Then you see as this purple beam of energy just arcs towards you. How do you dodge this thing? What does that look like?
um, I think that she's been like, because she's kind of hiding in the corner there, and she's
Mhm.
been trying to be cautious.
Mhm.
And she starts to see people going down, and she's like, "Okay, we got this." And so she's getting her confidence up to like come like fully into the room and start uh helping her allies. And then she like this thing just like passes across her nose, and
Mhm.
she just like leans back and like sweating, and it's just, oh my god, that was.
Yes, and it
She
hits
realizes
the
she
wall.
basically almost died by like
Yes.
a centimeter.
It hits the wall right behind you, and you see as this massive stone wall just turns into an alcove as the stone disintegrates.
Wow.
And I think let's see, I want to move out of the way. Mosh is a problem, Selex is a problem from his Narash is a problem from his perspective.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you.
No worries. He likes dealing with magic. Okay, so I'm gonna take 1, 2. Let me double check how the spell works. 1 second. Um, 35 feet. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. I'm gonna move 5 squares all within this spike growth. So that's gonna be a lot of damage, Nat. Um, so that's gonna be 10d4 points of damage.
Oh, do I roll that?
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're doing it to me. I'm moving inside of your spiky terrain. Nice. 25 points of damage. Okay. Selexa, that's going to make it your turn. So we see him. He's running. He's actually not running. He's sort of walking casually through this and just like admiring the blood as it sort of as the thorns start carving up his legs. Just walking through this kind of casually and heads towards this area where there's this sort of pitched battle between Masha and this one soldier and Narash, and sort of just walks between it. He's now, I will add, within touching range of both Masha and Narash. Selexa, it is your turn.
Okay. Selexa is going to um I think she's going to step take one step into the room, and then she's going to cast Misty Step. And actually, she's worried that this dude is maybe gonna like try to get away or something. I don't know. She doesn't like that. She doesn't like where he moved, so she's actually going to Misty Step into the hallway behind him, and she is going to try to Eldritch Blast him twice.
Sounds good. I'm always glad when people move into my range.
Eldritch Blast. Where are you? Attacks. Here we go.
A 16 will hit. A 15 will not.
Okay, so 16, and that's 7 force damage, and he gets moved back, pushed back 10 feet.
Involuntary movement. Gotta love it. Yeah, let's see. Involuntary movement. The creature moves into or within the area, blah, 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 blah. Cool, yeah. That'll cause another sets of 44 damage, right?
And
Narash,
then
do you want to roll an additional 44 damage? Oh, you were saying, Nika?
Yeah, I think so. It was kind of at an angle. I was gonna try to get him to like get pushed over the guy who was fallen. Yeah, that.
Yeah. So you're attempting to knock him prone. Yeah. That's a tricky thing to do. Let's. Why don't you roll a Let's see what's appropriate here. There isn't really an aim skill beyond normal. Yeah. Why don't you roll an acrobatics check and I'll roll a dex saving throw. Think about it.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so he like trips and like almost falls, but is able to right himself barely, so he doesn't fall prone. Thea,
That's my turn.
that makes it you.
Okay. Well, how is this alchemist lady looking?
Mechanically, she is not yet bloodied, but not far off.
Okay.
Bloodied.
And I forget. Is it? Can I see through Narash's thing?
Yes, it's a ground thing.
Okay. So I think the jointed guy is more dangerous. I'm gonna shoot an arrow at him.
Okay, take that shot. 23 definitely hits.
Dude, 12 damage. And could I add my psychic blade?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so I think that was not right. Is it
Slash roll.
Slash roll. Gotcha.
Slash roll space.
Gotcha.
Additional 7 points of damage. I think like this arrow comes into him and he feels the psychic blades coming into him. He looks at you and sneers and says, "Psionics, gross."
I just stick my tongue out at him.
Absolutely.
And Matthew, did he also get the 9 points of damage from when he got pushed over the?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Thank you for double checking. Yes, I will try and remember to say things. Timothy.
Okay. I think Timothy still has a rapier and shield in hand, and being right next to this lady, he's going to yell, "You give scientists a bad name!" and stab her.
Yeah, do it. $20 definitely hits.
Yeah. That is 10 plus Hunter's Mark for her, and also Colossal Slayer.
Nice. Yep, she's now officially bloodied.
I get to attack again, right?
Yep.
Let's try it again.
That's a crit. 16 more damage.
And I
Double that Hunter's Mark.
Sorry?
Double that Hunter's Mark too.
Double the Hunter's Mark. Okay. So that is 5. So is that 10 because doubled?
You roll the dice twice.
Oh, roll the dice twice.
Yeah, sorry.
6.
Cool. 6 total. Yeah, and just for the record, had you, not that you should, because you never know if you're going to crit or not, but had you added Colossal Slayer, then Colossal Slayer would have doubled as well.
I see.
Yeah, any dice that are rolled on a crit are doubled. Modifiers are not. Cool. Awesome. Perfect. Yeah. Good. Okay, this lady just went from looking pretty good to pretty bad. Good for me to know. Narash, you're up.
I'm going to peer over the 2 guards in front of me towards the alchemist woman and see if I can discern what kind of potions, whatever she still has on herself.
Yeah. Why don't you roll a do you have alchemist tools on your character sheet in the bottom left hand corner?
Let me look.
It would be on the core page in the bottom left hand corner under like tools and proficiencies.
No, I don't.
Cool, awesome. Then we will call this a perception check. Cool, yeah. So this is an alchemist. She specializes in all sorts of potions. She's very careful about the way she has her regions set up, but basically she's set it up in such a way that she can mix what she needs from her belt quickly and efficiently. So she's got lots of different things that can do lots of different things, including explosions, smoke bombs, acid attacks, all sorts of various debilitative effects.
Can I perceive like which ones are which? Do
Sure,
I have
yeah.
that ability? So I want to grab one that is acid with my telekinesis,
Okay.
mage hand,
Okay.
and if I can just rip it away from her and bring it hurtling back towards the two guards that are in front of me, and just like smash it into the ground in front of them.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like this is a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
To successfully rip it away from her. I'll give you advantage because she's not expecting this at all.
Okay.
Yeah, you managed to grab this and bring it over here and slam it into these two guards. It explodes. Yeah, let's see. You are not trained in this, and you're just grabbing something from her belt. Let's see. We will call this similar to an acid splash. And her level makes it 3d6 points of damage. So can you roll 3d6 for me? And I'm going to give them dex saves at disadvantage because who expects getting stabbed by acid in the back? You're +3. Okay, that's failure and failure. Awesome. So 11 points of damage to both guards. And they are both well past bloodied and almost down, is what I will say. Yeah, that's a great action. Good job. Do you have anything you want to do as a bonus action?
I think I can do a bite as a bonus action. Is that?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're a lizard.
So I'm gonna, or actually not just a bite, but what's this thing called? It's got a hungry jaws.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use my hungry jaws against the guard that is directly to my right.
Yeah, roll that.
Do I do that simply by clicking on hungry jaws?
It should work if I have it set up correctly. If I didn't set up correctly, well, then.
I don't think it's, yeah. No, it's just opening and closing the description.
Great, awesome. Well, that's definitely not going to work then. Yeah. So let's see. It's going to be 1d20 plus for you +4.
Ooh.
Oh, unfortunately, you try to snap a bite out of this creature, but he sees that's coming and twists the blade of his axe to stick that in your jaws, and you only get a bite of wood, and not any of his delicious flesh. Okay. Masha is going to take some damage to get out of this thing. Actually, no, she's not. She's going to kill these people. Okay. Yeah, she sees you use acid on them, and it works pretty well, so she's going to use acid on them as well. And she's going to kill the one on the left, and the one on the right is barely holding on. And then she's going to cast Misty Step to get over to where Celexa is, so she doesn't have to take any damage as she leaves this area. And she looks at you, Celexa, and says, what would she say? This is some rescue. Okay, the remaining guards. This one's going to attack Narash. 18 to hit.
Yep.
10 points of damage. Second one, gonna come over here and attack Thea. 24 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
7 points of damage. Noah.
what is the pink square?
That is the spike growth.
Okay, and how much damage does that do
2d4 for 5 feet.
for every 5 feet you move?
Yep.
Okay. And the other one is more damage, right? The brown circle.
The brown one is not any damage actually at all. It is just difficult terrain.
Okay. I'm going
It's
to.
a lot of damage when it existed, but it's a lot more damage when it existed, but it is no longer any damage. It was like a now it's done.
Okay. I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna try to grapple this guy again.
Okay, let's give you 2d4 points of damage. First 2 points of damage. Yeah, and let's make that contested strength roll.
Okay, and
Your athletics, I'm gonna dodge though.
okay.
That's not good for me. Tie goes to the aggressor. I am grappled.
Okay. And was the damage I took earlier piercing or slashing?
Yes.
Okay, great.
It's from the spike growth, so it's piercing.
Okay. All right, I grappled him. Cool.
He is now grappled. Melee attacks against him have advantage. Let's see. He shouts something. To the alchemist, he says something like, "Get over here."
Very Ryu.
Are you like grappling his wrists and like just like pointing his fingers at the walls?
Yeah, I just grab his arms. I hate you. I hate you.
Yeah. Well, he's no fan of you right now either. What am I gonna do here? Oh man, this is such a risky play. Okay, well, we're gonna go for it. Timothy, I provoke an attack of opportunity from you.
Oh, I would like to provoke a stab.
Stab away. 26 hits.
Oh.
That's 12 piercing damage. I need you to add that Hunter's Mark damage as well. Okay. Thea, I provoke an attack of opportunity from you.
I would love to stab as well.
Stab as well. 14 misses.
Oh.
Okay. And she is going to reach out and touch Nova and cast Inflict Wounds. At third level. Does a 21 hit, Nova?
Yes.
It does. Excellent. We'll do. Whoa! 43 damage.
Damn.
From the alchemist. Mr. Many Jointed. Oh boy. You're grappling. So you're grappling him right now.
Yes.
He seems to be reaching to try to touch the alchemist.
I would like to stop him from doing that, if
Okay.
possible.
That's totally fine. 100%. You succeed in stopping him from doing that. It just means that he's going to attack you instead.
I still have like a grand total of like 27 hit points.
Sure, yeah. So he's going to, let's see. Let me check something. Okay. 28 to hit.
28 hits.
25 points of lightning damage to you as he shockingly grasps you.
All right.
Are you still standing?
I have 2 hit points.
Two hit points. Okay. Am I okay with that? I'm not okay with that. Oh man, but he can't do it. He can't do everything he wants.
Hate it when that happens.
Yeah, I know.
I'm feeling really
Okay,
bad.
actually, I don't have a choice here. Oh, sorry, Slexico. What were you saying?
I'm feeling really bad for him.
Yeah, well, you should be. No, he just can't. He can't do his. This isn't my true form. If he's gonna kill Nova. 20 to hit Nova.
20 hits.
Well, 22 damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
Nova goes down. I think so. It's again, it's electricity damage, so it's like shocking you. And I think he just like reaches in politely and like disdainfully just pulls your hands from his wrists, breaking your grip.
He
And
took some fire damage, by the way.
oh yeah, please roll that damage.
Twice. All right.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, the inflict. Oh, yeah. The inflict wounds also would have caused fire damage. If you want to add that,
Yeah, I'll do that one too.
people touching you hurts them. Is it max 4? Is it 1d4?
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Okay. That makes it Selexa's turn.
Okay. Celexa is going to she's going to shout Nova, and she is going to cast Healing Word at 3rd level.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Nova can be a total pain in the ass sometimes, but you know, I feel like she's my pain in the ass.
Damn straight.
All right. So that's 11 damage. 11 healing. Looks like.
Sounds good.
And then let's try this one more time, Timothy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast silence again to silence that room.
Yeah, excellent. The room is now silenced. Any spells that require verbal components do not work. Thea, you're up.
Okay. I think I'm gonna shoot an arrow at the alchemist lady.
Okay. 18 hits.
And can I add my psychic blade?
Of course, and also your sneak attack. Nova's in melee.
Oh yeah.
Get all those bonuses.
Yes. I'll do sneak attack.
That makes that 18. Plus 10, that's 28. Bam. She's down.
Ooh. And I'd like to use my bonus action to disengage from this guy here.
Sure. Where do you want to move?
I just want to move over there.
Sounds good. Fuck. Well, you have ruined my plan, which is exactly what you wanted to do, trust me. Okay. Thea, beautiful turn. Timothy, you're up.
Can I shoot at someone who is grappled?
Yeah. Also, he's not grappled.
I went down.
Oh, right. Oh, but you went back up.
But that doesn't restore the grapple.
Fair. Okay. Well, then I will shoot at him.
Go for it. $25 hits.
Oh, also as a bonus action, or I think as a
move your hunter's mark. Cool.
Yeah, move the hunter's mark to him.
Sounds good.
So that would be 6
mm-hmm.
plus 2 plus
Colossal Slayer.
Colossal Slayer. and I will shoot again.
Take that second shot. Yeah, 27 also hits, of course.
All right, there we go, and
11.
11, and just the hunter's mark this time, yeah?
Yep.
6.
Nice. Who attacks, man? It's useful. Okay, Narash, you're up. There's one guard left next to you. There's one guard across the room, and the multi-jointed figure is looking increasingly frustrated. I think you see him like reach out to grab the alchemist as she takes an arrow and a sneak attack in the back and falls down dead. And you see this contorted look of anger and rage appear on the multi-jointed person's face.
Yeah, I go to cast a spell to save the day, and I go, realizing that I'm silent, I want to attack the guard right next to me with my manticore tail.
Nice. Take that swing.
Oops.
I should add some of these physical attacks for you, shouldn't I? My bad. Hold on one second. Let me give you a quick manticore tail attack. Manticore tail. Yes, proficient. Damage. 1d6. Bam, there you go. Now you got a manticore tail in your basic attacks. And I'm going to add a hungry draws too. But feel free to, wait on that one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that is a bad roll. So you swing and a miss.
Well, I'll keep working on that. And then, can I? Would that be beneficial? I'm not really sure that will help. What is my motion given that I'm still in this erupting earth area?
As long every 5 feet you move within the erupting earth it costs you 10 feet of movement. It's based on the square you're moving into. So if you're moving out of it, then you're fine.
Okay. And so in order to go like here, for example, here, for example, without going through the spikes, I'd have to go around Thea.
So no, you can go through your allies. You just can't go through enemies.
Okay. So I'm going to move to here.
Right. Sounds good. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. The closest you can get is there, if you don't want to go through the spikes.
Oh, got you. Fine. There. Thank you.
Sounds good. Okay. You know what?
Sorry,
We'll go for it. Yeah.
Oh, did he leave the guard's range? I was distracted. Does the guard get an attack?
Yes, the guard gets an attack of opportunity. I apologize. Thank you for catching that. The guard is going to take a swing at you, the remaining guard. But he gets an 11. Does an 11 beat your AC?
It does not.
Okay. Let's see. Selexa, how far does your silence extend?
20-foot radius, I think.
Okay. Sorry, let me rephrase. Are you within your own silence spell, or are you outside of it to allow yourself to keep casting spells?
I am outside of silence.
Perfect. So then Masha would also be outside of silence because it's not on that side of you?
Let me double check. Yes, that is correct.
Excellent. Then Masha is going to point at Nova and cast an incantation. And Nova, you become hasted.
Ooh.
Cool. Cool. 5, 10. This guard is going to come attack Selexa.
Not cool.
14 to hit. Zip, zada, zilch. This guard is doing jack for me. This other guard is going to come and attack Thea. Narash? Thea. Thea's the one who's done the most damage from the guard's perspective. Not really true, but 14 to hit Thea.
Oh.
Well, these guards aren't doing much for me. Alchemist is dead, so let's remove her from initiative. Evil person. Evil person badly needs a spellcaster, and Narash is right there.
Did he skip me?
So, evil person.
Matt, you skipped me.
What?
I think you skipped me.
I did skip you. Nova, it's your turn.
Okay. I would like to try to grapple this guy again.
Damn it. But that's annoying. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. I figured out the one thing he doesn't like.
He doesn't like losing his time to be grappled. Yes,
Right.
yes.
Athletic.
Okay, let's see. Here we go.
Oh.
Okay, well, that gives him a chance. 19. You fail to grapple him.
Ugh.
You are hasted, though.
Which means I
You can try again.
I can try again?
Yeah.
All right, I try again. Ha! Big money. Yeah. Ungrapple that.
Damn it. Shouldn't have hasted you. Oh, yes, I should have. That's exactly what mine would do. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So I can't move. But I have no effects on attacks or anything. The problem is that it takes a full action for me to do what I want to do, but it also takes an action to break the grapple. So, Nova, you are kind of sealing your fate here. Oh god, wait, no, hold on. You might not be sealing your fate because of a damn silence spell over there. Hold on 1 second. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Darn it. Oh god. Okay.
Is good or bad?
Good for you.
Okay.
Sorry guys. Spellcaster sometimes take this one. Damn it, damn it. Wow. Oh, I have one spell that I can cast. Cool. I'll take it. I will do it. This feels like a cast. Not anything useful. I could cast Absorb Elements if I wanted. Okay, I got one useful spell to cast. Let's do it. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, Nova.
Okay.
Wait, no, this doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
Hold on. Sorry.
You're doing great, Matt.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Really appreciate that. That's interesting. The Thunderclap spell does not call for a verbal component. But it makes no sense that a Thunderclap could sound in a silent spell. And so the things would take damage.
I feel like sonic damage wouldn't work in an area of silence.
Yes, I agree. It's technically what kind of damage is it? It doesn't even say. Oh, thunder damage. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I feel like thunder damage wouldn't work. So I think that spell doesn't work. So I think he's trapped and just has to try and break the grapple, which sucks. Okay, Nova, let's do it. Grapple off. Great. Awesome. Okay. Celexa, you're up.
Okay. By the way, I just checked the silent spell says that any creature or object entirely within the spell's area is immune to thunder damage.
There you go. So it wouldn't have worked at all anyway. There you go.
Okay.
Sometimes read things and
let-
learn things.
So Celexa is not thrilled about having this this guard just kind of like show up in front of her. So she is going to she wants him to get away from her as quickly as possible. So she is going to I think she's gonna poke. She's gonna try to poke at him with her rapier.
Beautiful.
And in fact, she's going, because she's outside of the silent spell, she's gonna cast Booming Blade.
Nice. Do it.
Okay.
AC 16.
Did not work.
Sometimes roll 20 is annoying.
It is being annoying. Come on. Get it together.
Get it together, roll 20. You're not our sponsor.
One more shot here.
Aha, I heard something. It sounded like a die roll. Aha, 16. 16 hits.
Okay.
5 piercing damage. Do you want to add the booming blade to that?
Yes. So, Booming Blade.
To be fair, this succeeds, but let's see how much it succeeds by.
Oh, I see. So it's 1d8.
Okay. Shouldn't it be 2d8 now?
At 5th level. Oh, no, so it starts with
Oh, right, got it. Yeah,
1d8.
perfect.
So 2
Well,
damage.
2 is enough to knock him out.
Oh, all right.
Or rather, as it were, 7 is enough to knock him out. So you are in
Got
good
it.
shape. Thea, there's a guard behind you.
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore him for right now. I'm still gonna shoot at the finger guy.
Yeah, sounds good. 16 hits, yep.
Cool. And can I do sneak attack since he's
Yep.
17? 17. Plus my blade.
Yep.
Cool. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage this guy and just move over here.
Okay. Yeah, okay, Timothy, you're up.
All right. Timothy is going to shout a bunch of witty science things, but no one can hear him. So, and he's going to shoot.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to shoot the many-jointed man.
Yeah, go for it. Nice. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You want to take a second shot?
Not one more.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
That is that, plus one more that.
Nice. Narash.
What's the status of the joint fellow?
I'm gonna be very honest here. On his turn, when it is his turn, he's gonna attempt to surrender to you guys.
Kill him.
In that case, I'm going to attack the guard next to me with Hungry Jaws.
Yeah, do it. $23 definitely hits. You can click on Hungry Jaws in the chat to roll the damage.
Oh, got it. Okay, thanks.
Nice. Yeah, you rip out this guy's throat and kill him.
And I gained some hit points from this. Is that correct? Sorry, this is new to me.
Yes, Hungry Jaws, hit point gain. I know this.
Plus your Constitution modifier.
Yeah, there you go. Hungry Jaws. Yes, you gain your Constitution mod in hit points.
Okay.
So, plus 3 hit points for you.
Great. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, Masha sees this fight is over and isn't going to waste any more spells. Guards are all down. Nova, you're up.
Can I punch this guy while he's
Grappling him? Sure.
Yeah. Okay. I want to punch him.
Cool. Make an attack roll.
All right. That would be D20 plus proficiency bonus.
Plus strength.
Plus strength. Okay, so plus 9. Great.
By the way, everyone, your proficiency bonus went up. If you didn't do that, it should be a plus 4.
That's a 5.
That is a 12. That unfortunately misses.
Okay. Can I punch him again?
Sure. You can punch him, I think, 4 times.
I punch him again.
That hits.
All right. And what did we roll for damage on this?
It's 1d1 plus your strength mod.
Oh, okay. So that would be 6 damage.
Nice.
I punch him 2 more times.
Punch him 2 more times. Miss. Hit.
Okay, plus more 6.
Plus 6 more. Excellent. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And it's his turn. And he uses the minor illusion cantrip. He goes limp, uses the minor illusion cantrip to conjure a white flag.
Yeah, we'll see.
And does nothing. Selexa. I mean, at this point, I'll just be very candid. He probably can't break free of the grapple. It's a plus 9 versus a plus 5. And inside a silent spell, he doesn't have any spell that he can use realistically to get out of this. So I'm certainly not going to play out you guys, dealing the rest of this if you want to, do this until he's down. But he's offering to surrender. I'm going to call this combat over, actually, mechanically speaking. But what you guys do is totally up to you.
Is the room still silenced?
Yes.
Nova keeps punching him.
Yes.
She's going to punch him until he's unconscious.
Does anyone want to stop Nova or get involved or anything?
I don't really know if... I don't think Selexa wants to go anywhere near that scene right now. Like, she doesn't want to be close to dude to get because of his weird creepy handsiness. And I don't think she wants to try and get between Nova and
Anger
him either.
Yeah, absolutely.
Masha a look and like kind of point towards what's going on and kind of go.
Yeah. Masha has that wide, pointy tooth lizard folk grin that is very creepy. She seems to be relishing Nova and Nova's choices at this moment, and seems to be enjoying it. Timothy?
I think unfortunately, once he goes down and maybe Nova gets he'll be nice. 3 extra punches in after he's unconscious, he'll walk over and tap her on the shoulder.
And we just kind of jolts to lucidity and I mouths. He broke my sword.
Beautiful.
Well,
and I will tie him up.
Okay. Once he's down and tied up, then I think probably by this time silence would be dropped.
Sounds good.
I think it lasts 1 minute. But...
Oh, also this is really dark. I apologize, but I think Timothy would do it because he is not stupid. He's going to take a hook and fishing line, and he's going to sew this man's lips closed.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
That's really dumb.
It's right now. I'm sorry.
Wow.
At least I waited till he was unconscious.
Yeah, fair. Okay, moving forward. Okay, so this guy is bound and gagged and unable to do things and unconscious. and sort of lying in a mess on the floor. It takes a lot of punches to get through this, but there we are.
I say, everyone, meet Masha. Masha, everyone.
Nova stands up and runs over to Masha and holds out a bloody hand to shake.
Masha takes your hand without hesitation and shakes it.
Hi, I'm Nova. I'm cursed. Can you help me?
You are very cursed. Who gave you this curse?
This pirate queen lady.
I didn't think any pirates had the discipline to learn the art this well. Well, we can certainly see what we can do. As you know, a favor given is a favor earned.
Thank you.
Shall we leave this bloody place?
Well, point of order, we just kind of destroyed some of their most powerful guards, and maybe that's going to be noticed. So how does that influence our plans?
Well, I have a thought about that. First of all, if we want something to do, I mean, I just happened to notice there's a alligator pit just a little bit down the hall. So, you know, if anybody wants to, if anybody should happen to fall into that alligator pit, I don't know how long they would last.
Oh, you lost me there. I thought you were going to say, set the alligators free, right?
Well, you know, if they're going to be going somewhere, they probably would want a little bit of like nourishment for the road. You know, they probably have been starving. Like, think of the poor alligators. I'm sure they're starving them to like keep them hungry and angry. Like, Timothy, you wouldn't want them to be like malnourished, would you?
They did look malnourished.
Right?
You are correct. But no, wait, no, that's legitimately evil. I mean, what I just did is almost evil. Oh God, you're a bad influence.
Hey, I was just gonna like put a gag in his mouth. That was all you, friend.
I forgot that was an option. I mean, you know, my mind went to fishing line first. I'm sorry.
Well.
Yeah, Timothy, that was dark.
Okay, I'm sorry. We don't need to dwell.
Yeah, that was dark, says Nova.
So all that I need is I need after you guys all leave and we do whatever with these bodies, I need to leave one of these guards alive, and I need 1 minute with him. And then I'll catch up.
Really be into the going it solo type of situation.
Oh, I'll catch up with you in just a moment.
Yeah. Well, Narash is just like, you know, I actually thought the feeding the alligators thing was kind of a nice idea. I actually feel a close affinity for alligators, and you know, didn't seem so bad to me. I already told you my feelings about next lives and sending people on, but I'm willing to go with. And he kind of looks somewhat cryptically at Celexa. I'm willing to go with Celexa's idea because it seems like everyone should be able to take the initiative and do the thing they want to do on the team.
Can I insight?
Yeah, please.
Whatever that means.
Yeah, Narash, what are you getting at here? What's your point? If with a natural 20 on an insight check, I think Nova can sort of read like subtext as well as text.
So Narash is like kind of desperately casting around for a way to feel connected to Celexa, or that he can like make her trust him more and feel that he trusts her more. And so he was really just kind of like, first of all, he actually doesn't mind if the alligators get fed the guards at all. Mm-hmm. But secondly, he was also kind of like, doing a little bit of a, potentially slightly pathetic attempt to reach out.
Yeah, so I think Nova also, you just pick up that like Narash feels awkward around Celexa too, right? That's like an important thing, like that's going on here. Like there's a like a desire to appease or appeal or something, but it's just he just definitely feels awkward around Celexa for some reason.
And for her part, Celexa unironically does not mind kissing up, and so she just says, "Well, thank you, Narash. That's really sweet. I appreciate that."
Yeah, great.
So we're gonna feed all of them to the alligators? Is that the plan?
Well, not this one. She points to the one in front of her that got knocked out by the sonic damage. Not this one.
Well, I will say, like, I don't necessarily feel like killing people, but at the same time, if the alligators got out and they'd been fed, and that would solve the alligator problem, and that would solve the people problem, and it also would help cover our trail, because then it's like, where'd the guards go? Oh, they got eaten because the alligators got out.
Yeah, and then we're protecting any innocent people who might come across not hungry alligators, right? It's much safer.
Everybody's happy.
Except for this guy. This guy stays with me.
You want to keep him?
I feel like this guy's got to pay for my sword, and he might pay in information. See, Thea, you can do that brain thing, so maybe you can talk with him.
Yeah, he can keep his mouth shut, and yeah, I can talk to him.
I say we bring him back to Masha's house. I think she'd like that.
I don't know how we would get him there, but if you really want to get information out of him, then the alligator pit might make a convenient point of leverage.
Yeah. Also, when we were coming here, we stumbled across like a treasure pit. I really want to go back there before we can leave.
But what about getting to Yukia? Isn't that the underlying thing we're trying to do here? It's really important, right? I mean, I think it's important for you guys for some reason, and I know it's really important for me.
How important? Oh, so go ahead, please.
I don't really feel like I don't know if like cutting our way through a crowd of cooks and servants and more guards and things like that, like that doesn't really seem like it would be very productive right now. But I do have an idea to maybe prepare us to like come back tomorrow, or to try and help spring the trap that we've already set. Unless, I mean, do you feel like you need to like get to her like right now, like today?
I don't know. I mean, things are really dire. I guess I need to level with y'all about something, which I haven't really told you the whole story about. And I'll see if I can make this relatively short. I've found out from Masha Seasworn that the person I'm looking for has already interfaced with Black Rice, I think is his name. And
Black Ice,
Black Ice, whatever. Yes, the Primarch. And so the thing is, this person I'm looking for, she came from my planet and she stole something called citrine algae from the planet, which was the most important, I guess, natural resource on the planet, which most of the universe just use for like a recreational drug. But for us in the circle of Elia, it has psychic properties where we have these dreams and we're able to sort of see, in this very metaphorical, weird way, the present, ideas about the future, and that's how we've defended ourselves in the past. And in the past, no one except the Circle of Elia has used the drug for anything other than recreational, just kind of getting high. But Masha says that the Primarch and some others are developing a way to interface with it the way we do, which would be a disaster for the entire universe. And if the Empire got a hold of it, it would be dominion for the Empire, possibly forever. And I don't know how this interfaces with what's happening on this planet, but really it could make whoever has that power extremely unstoppable. So that's why I need to find out where this person is and to try to retrieve that element before that knowledge is shared and try to destroy anything that's been learned about how to use it.
Maybe there's a way that we know that there's this thing happening tomorrow, where the Primarch is going to be. Maybe there's a way we can use that as a cover to get more information.
Whatever we can do. I mean, I kind of came here on a wing and a prayer. If I was going to choose a cliche, that would probably be the one to go with. And to have your help in whatever way would be wonderful. And of course, I'll help you with whatever you're trying to do too.
Sounds like it's within our best interest to not have the Primarch figure out what this stuff does. So I'm in, especially if Masha, you can relieve me of my curse. That'd be great.
Sure. Let's. I need. And I think she kicks the unconscious body of the many-jointed man, and just like it's a light kick. She's old or whatever, but it's a kick still. And she says, "This one drained my powers a little, and so I'll need to rest. But and I'll need to look at you closely. I'll need to do a full examination, see what kind of curse and how it was imparted to you and all that. But yes, I think I should be able to help you. And if I could go back to my home. Are you guys, sorry, am I to understand that you guys are staying in my home?
Temporarily. Your cat said it was okay.
Antonia said it was okay.
Yeah, Tony likes us.
Yeah, he said, and I quote, "They're great."
Probably with a sarcastic tone that you just missed.
Huh.
No, he said it like this. They're great.
Right, yes, right, yes.
Intriguing. Well, if you could, and at this moment she suddenly like hunches over. She looks like a lot weaker, like she's very tired, and if you could help me home, that would be great.
Of course. Can I take a quick look at the unexploded sections of the alchemy lab?
Yeah, absolutely. Why don't you roll an investigation check for me?
Can I assist?
Yes. Why don't you make it at advantage? And I am very glad that you are doing this, because you see a small sample of something yellow and algae colored.
Hey, is this that citrine algae we were talking about?
It does appear to be both yellow and algae.
And Narash is trembling. He's like, yes, oh my god, that's it. They're doing this stuff here in this place, and it's not better protected. Oh my, you don't understand. And so desperately, he's looking at it and he reaches out, kind of wanting to grab it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yes, I think you go ahead. Okay, you can have it. Better you handling it than I assume.
Yeah, and Narash like snatches it up and like just stares at it before finally tucking it away in whatever safe place he has.
Yeah, can you make a medicine check for me, Narash?
Yeah.
And I also need to know, Thea, how close are you to this scene?
I think I'm in the lab too.
Perfect. Narash, the first thing you notice as you're about to put it away is that they've been searching for ways to replicate and or expand it. You can see that there's like growths. This is a small cutoff of it. And then you notice that the way it was cut off, it has started to regrow in new shapes. And that's something you thought was impossible. You didn't think that like once it's cut off, it could continue to grow. But they're looking clearly for ways to expand what little of this they have into something massive. Thea, you suddenly feel like repelled from Narash as he's holding this. And also Timothy, when Timothy was holding it.
Do I know why?
Roll a self-insight check? Yeah, sure, roll an insight check.
Self-insight, something we all work on.
Yeah, I know. Yes, something about this algae just like is gross to you. It feels gross to you. Like you can almost sense it with your mind that it's gross.
Ugh. How do you guys stand being next to that?
Well, first of all, like I'm staring at it like, what have they done to this thing? Because this, everyone from my planet is more or less just kind of into the natural world as it should be on adulterated. But then I say, well, I mean, for us, it's natural. We live with it all the time. And like I say, within the circle of Valia, this is something that we ingest and it gives us these visions, but I've never encountered it being repellent to anybody else, at least not on my planet. And like I said, it's usually off-planeters usually use it as a kind of harmless, psychoactive drug. So I don't know what's happening to you.
Yeah, I don't know, it's really gross. I don't know. Can you like put it somewhere?
Anyone have a baggie?
Here, put it in a vial.
Yeah, there's vials around. There's whatever, all that good stuff. So you're good.
Yeah, so I attempt to, basically kind of safely enclose it, especially in the kind of most protective thing I can find that won't shatter or that seems like it's like even somewhat locking or whatever.
Sounds good.
Secret it on my person.
Excellent. Then I think I want to just do a couple of quick questions about your departure from this place. So feeding some of the guards to this, saving many jointed and one guard for questioning. Is that correct? Okay. Are we freeing the alligators, or are we? Yes, we are freeing the alligators.
I think I mean I again am not dumb. I would like to lead them into the water, like into the shore, rather than into town.
Sure. Yeah. Of course.
Okay.
I can assist with that with my animal handling proficiency.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Why don't one of you roll animal handling at advantage because the other one's helping?
I've got
a people spell to negate that. That's fine too.
Shall I go for it, Timothy?
Sure, go ahead.
28. Yeah, excellent. So that'll be no problem. Narratively, we can get the they've got they've got 12 alligators in there, and all manipulated in different ways. Some have like extra claws on their hands. Some have there's more than one with multiple heads. There's one with multiple tails. There's one that sort of walks upright on two legs and just sort of hobbles around like that, and then like tries to bite things. It kind of looks like the mythology around dragons, or whatever is it kind of looks a little bit like this, but not really. It's still definitely a crocodile. So that's definitely that. And yeah, let's see. The other thing I have here on my notes is that Nova, you want to search the treasure room?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Nova,
I was wondering if
Mm.
so. I think Celexa wanted to be there for that.
Perfect.
Can we Celexa? So I wanted to have a scene with Celexa in the laboratory
Okay.
with
Please.
the one guard.
Yeah, go for it.
So she was gonna have everybody leave.
Yeah.
And take the bodies, and then she was gonna have this quick scene with this guard.
Perfect. Let's hear it.
So oh, sorry. One other thing. While they're doing the investigation,
Mhm.
Kumi is going to go back to where the guard room is, and
Mhm.
he's gonna do two quick things. One is he's gonna poke his head. He's gonna crawl under the door that Celexa didn't go through.
Mm.
The one that like back in the hallway just before the guard room.
Yeah.
And Celexa's gonna look through his eyes to see what was in there generally, or
Yeah, this is a this is a room that is full of very, very, very valuable paintings. It is a storage room for art. It seems that they have these rich people have sort of a different desire to put out different art at different parties and different festivals to show off their wealth. But they don't actually care about art at all. They shove it into the basement when they're not having parties.
Gotcha.
So I will happily say that if you want to steal any of this art, you should feel free to do so, and you could become quite rich off just a couple of paintings.
Okay, good to know. Yeah, so I guess while they're I guess Alexa, yeah, we'll go back while they're exploring, or while they're poking around and talking about the algae, which she's not as interested in.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna go just snag a painting.
Perfect. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll allow you to do this. I think let me take a look at your spell list quickly for 1 second, if you don't mind. You notice that there's an alarm spell on the door that will trigger when you open it, but it's a sound-based alarm spell, and so you can negate it with 1 cast of the silence.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Yeah. I will cast. Oh wait.
Or dispel magic, of course, or anything along those lines.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna cast dispel magic.
Perfect. Yep. The alarm spell dissipates. The door opens. There is a magic mouth that triggers inside the door. That says, "Greetings, Lady Proudwater. Would you like assistance finding the painting today?"
Yes. Can you show me my favorite?
Of course, Lady Proudwater. And you see as a shadow emerges in the shape of a human and standing upright, not leaning against the wall at all. It's this ephemeral, flat thing that's made of blackness that just sort of starts walking down the rows of paintings and gets to the end of the hall. And you see a painting that is covered by a curtain.
I want to remove the curtain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You remove the curtain, and behind it, you see a painting, and it is of a very, very famous person. A person that you saw a statue of. Not you, sorry, someone else saw a statue of before. It is a painting of Illumina Starborn, the person who founded the Grand Accord, among other things, and helped forge the peace and the alliance between the 4 nations. And it's a very detailed and beautiful portrait. But there's a weird aspect to it. In it, she seems to be screaming.
Wow, that's super creepy.
Yeah, we would think of it as like a Renaissance portrait, but like the construction of it looks like Munch.
Is it a large painting?
Yeah, it's how big is it? It's the frame itself is 8 feet by 6 feet. The person is a little larger than life size.
Well, Celexa will just kind of like cringe and say, "Oh, gross," and she doesn't have all the time in the world, so she's going to just kind of grab a couple of small things on her way out,
Mm.
and not even really paying that much attention to like what they are.
Sure.
And she's going to also she's going to stop on her way back to pick up Rodney,
Mhm.
and then yeah, she wanted to do all this pretty quickly. She wasn't
Yeah,
going to
sure.
spend a bunch of time doing this.
Mhm.
And then when everybody's gone, is everybody like
We've
going
got the
to do the
people
alligator
working on the
thing?
alligator thing. We've got someone searching through the treasure room.
So Celexa is going to cast she's going to burn her last level 2 slot of the day, or at least until a short rest. And she's going to cast enhance ability on herself for her charisma, and she is going to take on the aspect of the alchemist with the like burned face.
Yeah.
And she is going to attempt to rouse the guard.
Hello.
Wake up! Wake up!
I'm up.
Get up! On your feet.
Okay.
Listen. They thought we were dead. They got away. I need you to go right away to go see the lady and tell her. I heard them saying they were after like a priceless necklace. And yeah, tell her they were after a priceless necklace, and that she needs to make sure to take good care of it. I'm gonna follow after them. You have to go talk to the lady. I'm gonna follow after them.
Of course.
But be careful. One of them can turn into other people. They can look like anybody.
His eyes go wide.
We can't trust anyone. All right? They could be anybody. So just if next time so I'm gonna go chase after them and tell Lady Prodwater that she'll know that it's me if I because I'll use I'll use a special password. I'll say shenanigans, right? That's the keyword.
I'll repeat that.
Tell her to tell all the guards and everything shenanigans.
Code word.
That's the keyword. Okay.
Beautiful.
Make sure you get that right.
Excellent choice.
Okay. I trust you. Go now. I'm gonna go chase them. Go.
Yeah.
What do you do? Why are you still standing there?
Roll a deception check at advantage.
So, okay.
Yeah, you got everything you need, but yeah, enhance ability, blah blah.
Gotcha. Where did that go?
Yeah. Yeah, he just like starts running and then like runs back and like grabs the pants that are on the floor and starts like trying to put them on as he like runs up the stairs. He was off duty. He was sleeping, right? And so he just starts running up the stairs as fast as he can as you head in the other direction. And I think on that moment of excellent chaos, we will take our break since we are past due. everyone. We're back. Hope you're doing well, living your best life. If you're living your best life, well, I'm glad of that, and I hope that you are using the qualities that make your life so good as a way to provide help and assistance to other people so that their lives can be just as good. Yes, you, if you are watching this stream, have some degree of privilege, and I think it would be best, at least I encourage you strongly, to look for ways to use that privilege to help others. The world is a rough place to be in. It doesn't really matter. Pretty much, if you look at any point in history, the world has been a rough place to be in. And so, from that perspective, I think that it is good for you to do something about that for someone. Even if it's just one person, even if it's just once a day, even if it's someone you love. Our loved ones sometimes need to hear that, we love each other. It's a nice thing to hear. So, call your mom or something, feed your cat or something, or the way around. I don't know. If you're enjoying our content, please check out some of our other stuff. We've got shows every Sunday. That's this show. Also, we've got 2 shows on Thursdays. Yes, 2 shows on Thursdays. Some people laugh when they find out that I run 2 shows in a day, and I'm like, psh, I sometimes run 3 games in a day. What would I care about 2 shows? In fact, for a while there, my schedule was such that I had 4 games run in a single day. I stopped doing that after not too long, but it did work. Anyway, yes, 2 shows in a day. Yes, on Thursdays, Thursday mornings, bright and early at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. You can come check out the our dungeon crawl game where they are searching through a lost tomb. Tomb is a book. Tomb is a when there are 4 game days, there's a lot more caffeine. And yeah, searching through a tomb, looking for things. Right now, they're on a vengeance quest. If you fell in love with Mochi, because Mochi was a great character, and are annoyed that some shaman cast a disintegrate spell and killed Mochi, well, if you want vengeance for that. Oh, by the way, Mochi, art on Mochi. We've got a little Mochi sticker. Ooh, pretty. It's not actually available. Is it available?
So
Mark,
this is also mochi.
this is also Mochi, right? If we hurt Mochi, then that's a problem. So anyway, Marcus, do you know if Jack has these available on his website? Do you know, Marcus, if you're there? Okay. Well, I'll post a link to this on my thing if it's available, and if not, who knows? But this is Mochi. Mochi was killed by an evil shaman. An evil shaman cast a disintegrate spell at Mochi, and the party has decided that they want vengeance. It took them 6 levels, 7 levels, something like that. They've leveled up a lot since then, and they are planning on going back and fighting and dismantling this evil shaman who killed Mochi. So if you want to see vengeance in action for the death of a PC, then you should do that, because I killed a PC and it was sad, and now we're gonna get vengeance, and I'm very excited about that because I've been wanting this shaman dead for a while. Also on Thursday evenings, we've got our high political intrigue in Chalestra Racy show. Yes, this show is currently in Chalestra, aka also the capital of Chalestra, called Racy. It's true, 2 shows are taking place here kind of simultaneously. Now, admittedly, that show is on a journey, and they just passed through a storm in reality, which caused all sorts of chaos and horrible things to happen, including someone being written out of reality. Oh my gosh, that was horrifying and terrifying. And also, a foxfolk who was very cool and nice and wise has been reverted in age to a child. And all sorts of other random crazy stuff happened. Also, some people died. It was sad and intense. But they've made it through the storm in reality, and now are on the other side in a city that has been sold to outside influence. Demons, devils, who knows what that all means. But if you're curious about what they're doing, check us out on Thursday evenings at 5:30 p.m. That's our stuff. Okay, back to this show. So,
Oh, Matthew, is that the Thursday you said? I mean, I don't know if you can say
Please.
too much right now, but you alluded to some overlap between games.
yes, mechanically speaking, time is foofy, and time needs to be foofy when I exist things in the same world.
Yeah.
Thea, let's see, you guys have successfully at this point rescued Masha Seasworn. The Thursday group, one member of the Thursday group who is still in Racy, decided that they needed Masha Seasworm's help to break a curse. You guys may remember this, may not remember this, but Thea, you were informed by Blade that Blade had poisoned someone, and that they weren't certain if they were right to have poisoned that person or not. The other group decided categorically that that they were wrong to poison this person, and as a result, needed help curing this person and called the person that they thought would best help cure them, Masha. And Thea, because you were with Masha and you knew this whole thing, Masha spoke to you about it, and you figured out how to help cure this person and went over there. And now they owe you a favor, because Masha is very big on a favor given as a favor owed. So if this group has any thoughts about a favor that they would like from someone over there, that might be a interesting thing to think about, potentially. We'll find out though. That's still a day in the future for you guys, roughly. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, time, man. Back to this show. So my understanding is that you guys have released the alligators. You have fed some people to the alligators and led the alligators broadly to safety as well. We've used one guard to go off and terrify our Yukia Proudwater into using this necklace or seeing this necklace or finding value in this necklace, as well as other things. And additionally, we have another guard. Sorry, not another guard. We have another person who is literally captured and their mouth shown shut and they have multi joints in their fingers and they are creepy. Horrifying stuff. And you guys are on your way out, but someone wanted to stop by a treasure room, and I feel like that's a good thing to have happen. I will additionally add, if you guys are comfortable robbing this person, whether you are comfortable robbing this person or not, that's a different question. You should feel free to add gold to your stuff if you want gold pieces, because there's a lot of gold here. And so if you feel like you're short coin and you want to, I don't know, pick it up to the next big round number and you can see yourself carrying that much coin through the streets, feel free to do so. I'm not even going to say how much it is, because the Proudwaters are evil, wealthy, noble people who oppress people for money and then use that money to make more money, etc., 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 in an endless loop of debauchery and capitalism. And so if you would like money, you can have money. There's more money here than you could steal. So feel free to I don't know, whatever big round number you feel like going up to, feel free to go there. However, while doing that, Nova, I think you're looking for a sword.
I need a sword so bad.
Okay. Well, Nova, there's a sword there. There's a great sword there. And I know that's the way you go in general. But this sword is very unusual in some sense. It has on it, in the hilt engraved, the symbol of the Prian noble house. But the sword itself is rusted, it seems. Maybe from disuse, maybe from something else. But it seems rusted, and more than that, the coins around it seem to have decayed a little bit themselves. It looks like maybe water damage or something like that, but much faster than coins would normally suffer to water damage. But it's lying there in the middle of this pool of everything.
Hey, Masha, is that sword cursed?
Yes.
Oh.
Do you want it anyway?
Maybe. Can you uncurse it?
Yes.
Right now?
No.
No. Okay.
But if you take it, it won't hurt. It's a curse that makes you unwilling to part with it.
What's the downside?
I mean, I feel like you wouldn't want to part with it anyways.
Is it a really good sword?
No, it's a... I need to do research into it. Seems powerful though, right?
I hope so.
Looks powerful.
But you can uncurse it if it's bad?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, cool.
I don't know about your curse, but that I can break. That's no problem.
All right. I go down and grab the cursed sword.
Yeah.
Does it seem like it can do anything?
Well, it starts talking to you.
Oh, shit.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi. I didn't realize you were a talking sword.
I feel like that's slightly pejorative. We could say intelligent.
Okay. What's your name?
Ruin.
Ruin?
Mhm.
Cool. I'm Nova. I would shake
Sometimes
your
people
hand.
rename me. If you want to rename me, I'm fine with that. I don't have any attachment to my name.
No, Ruin's badass.
Right? It's kind of cool.
Yeah. So you've like seen some shit, haven't you?
Yes. Although I've been locked away for a long time. I was recently discovered in a tomb, and I don't know. Directions aren't really a thing I'm used to.
And you're from Pryan?
I assume so.
Cool. I'm from Pryan.
Cool. You're like a desert one, like me.
Yeah.
Hmm. You ever crack open a mountain?
Kind of.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Have you?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, my last sword cracked open a mountain on accident.
Oh well. I don't do anything on accident.
Okay. Well, that sounds fun. Well, you mind hanging out with me for a while?
Well, let's see. Are you comfortable destroying things?
I like destroying things.
Great. Then I think we're gonna get along great.
Okay, cool. All right, you can come with me.
Awesome. I'm excited about this.
Can I also fish for something?
Yeah, you want to go fishing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna,
Can you roll? Hold on one second. Can you roll 1d100 for me?
sure. 79.
79. I'm gonna ask you to roll another thing in just a second. I'm just opening up the generators of random stuff.
Sure.
Here we go. Blah blah blah. 79, you say?
Yes.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. You are what level are you guys? 8?
9.
9? Excellent. 79. Ooh. Cool. Can you roll another 1d100 for me?
Sure. 40.
40? Cool. Yeah, you find a potion. It is light blue in color, and the liquid inside of it seems to be swirling.
Hmm. Can I tell what it does?
Yeah, you want to stick your finger in and take a quick taste?
Sure.
Yeah, so you stick your finger in, take a quick taste, and like immediately you feel like buzzing caffeine effects, and like you're moving super fast.
Oh,
Found a
wow.
rock star.
This thing is really, really good. It's I'm just feeling really buzzed. I feel like I have a million ideas coming at me all at once. This is great. Anybody want to try?
Actually, I think Narash would also look for interesting items because he doesn't really get the whole currency thing. Like when the noble dude handed him 5 platinum pieces, he was like, "What is this?"
Perfect.
Alexa will definitely take a hit off of that potion, by the way.
Sure. Yeah. So Alexa, I'll allow you an Arcana check first. Sorry, I'm actually looking at multiple screens. Can you tell me what you rolled, please?
I rolled it. Alexa rolled a 17 for Arcana.
Sure. Yeah. This is a potion of speed. It casts the haste spell without concentration needed for 1 minute. When you take it fully.
Relay that to Thea. Nice find.
Narash, why don't you roll 1d100 for me as well?
Yes. 90.
90. Nice. Always good. Okay. And I'm gonna need 2d100 or 1d100 twice.
So 2 more.
Yep.
Oh, well, I did 2d100, so separately they are 76 and 47.
Okay. Well, you are about to make Celexa very happy. If you want to.
Hasn't always been the goal, but we're working towards it.
You know, I mean, it's your call if you want it to be the goal. Oh my gosh. You could make Celexa very, very happy, I think. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so you find two things. First you find a small metal, I want to call it like a scepter almost. It sort of looks like a club, or like a morning star, something like that, except the end is more ornamental than that. Clearly designed as like a magical implement of some sort. And then you come across a small a small set of I guess pipes that are, let's see, they are engraved with you notice them quickly. I think you notice them because they are engraved with like images of animals playing together, and animals that wouldn't normally be playing together. They're engraved with like a rhinoceros that's like seems to be dancing with a scorpion.
Okay, so I guess I would want to sort of like check out my knowledge of Arcana to see if I can figure out what these things are.
Sure, yeah, feel free. Roll Arcana.
Woo! 3.
Yeah, so you have no idea what the rod is. Do you want to take and roll again for the other one?
3.
Excellent. You've got no idea what either of these things are, but they seem pretty and cool.
Hey, what you got there? What you got there?
Yeah,
what did you find? Those look cool.
I got this rod thing and these pipes, which I guess is that an instrument? I don't even I don't have no idea what I'm holding.
Is it an instrument?
Yeah, it's like panpipes.
Oh man, I hate panpipes.
Would you?
But I don't know what to do with this stuff, so I guess I'll just tuck it away.
Would you mind if I took a closer look?
At what?
At the things that you found. If you're not sure, I mean, I don't know. I might have an idea of what they are.
Okay. I lay them out.
Do you have identify or detect magic or
I have a scroll of identify.
Do you want to use that scroll of identify, or do you want to just Arcana and see what you get from that?
I was going to start with Arcana check and then see what happens.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Let me know what you roll. I've got too many windows open. Yeah, so the rod is kind of distracting to you. It seems like it's calling to you a little bit, like you kind of are intrigued by it. There's something in it that seems to recognize something in you, and so you can't really focus on it. So you turn your attention over to the panpipes. The panpipes, these are clearly magical in some way, and clearly like designed to, if you play them, allow you to manipulate some degree of natural world stuff. For the bard that wishes they were a druid.
And I'll roll my sorry, I'll use my scroll of identify to try to figure out what the rod is.
Yeah, absolutely. So you cast identify, and the rod is a rod of the Pact Keeper +1.
Cool.
Rod of the Pact Keeper. Yeah, it is a warlock specific item that allows you to increase the spell DC of your spells, as well as your attack bonus with spells.
So it sounds like you found two things, something for a bard and something for a warlock, which are the two classes that Celexa is. Celexa is going to say, "Oh, okay, yeah, those are very nice. Yeah, that nice. That's great." And she's going to look. She's going to try and use uh, her levitate ability to try and dig for something, to try and see if she can snag something from the pile that Narash might like.
Yeah, absolutely. You're looking for like a druid thing for like a trade, basically. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
or-
Why don't you
yeah.
roll 1d100 for me, please?
Okay.
I love shopping.
I love random item tables, so you know these two things are meeting here. I'm gonna
32.
limit everyone to one roll per character, but what did we get on our 1d100?
32.
Okay. Not bad, not bad. Ooh, interesting. Can you roll 1d100 for me? Yeah, I think you guys would be relatively happy with this. Can you roll 1d6 for me first, actually?
6.
Wow, you guys are going to be very happy with this then. Can you roll 1d100 6 times?
Okay, I don't know if you want a total or the individual rolls.
Individual.
63.
Okay. Thank you. Next one.
79.
Okay. Next one.
49.
Okay. Next one.
2.
Okay.
85.
Beautiful.
40.
Excellent. Okay. You find a case. And the case has within it 6 healing potions.
Oh.
It has 1 basic healing potion, 2 greater healing potions, 2 2 above whatever what above that is 8d4 plus 8, and then 1 superior 16d4 plus 16.
Wow.
So a case of healing potions.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. These are so nice. Wow, I can't believe what I just found here. This is incredible. I've I've never seen like such a beautiful display of healing potions in one place before. I am just agog.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, I mean, have you? Did you see these?
Yeah, no, it's
Niraj?
wonderful to have those. You know, it's funny because I have quite a few healing spells available to me, but that's great for you.
Oh well, I mean, it's weird. Like I have a bunch of healing potions already, though. It's kind of a shame. Like, I've already sort of got a stock, but there's this like this great. I don't.
I'll take
I
them.
kind of feel. I kind of feel like
Yes, Nova wants them.
I Celexa kind of like turns her back on Nova a little bit, just sort of
Mhm.
suddenly, and she says, "I kind of feel like this would be like so amazing for somebody who really wanted to like
You see that there are animals on my pipe?
for
I love
somebody who really wanted to like be a part of the team, you know, somebody who really wanted to like impress their teammates and like take care of people. This would be such an amazing find. I don't know. But gosh, yeah. I don't know.
Timothy, would you like to roll? Well, we can, this might be one of those things where like we need a third a third part of this.
like a multiple team trade.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I already have the shield, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. You're good. Sorry, I take it back. And Nova, then, do you want to roll?
I can roll again.
Yeah, the sword was a not a roll.
Okay, yeah, I'd love to roll.
Yeah, feel free. 1d100 for me.
An 11.
Reroll.
Okay.
I'm not going to give you 50 gold pieces.
58.
58. There we go. That's what I'm looking for.
58 gold pieces.
Perfect. Yeah, 1d100.
All right. Another 58.
Interesting. Where are we? Okay, there we are. um, don't love it. Ah, interesting. All right, let's see. I need to. I might shift the type, but I'm gonna. This is what it is. Okay, cool. You find a small gem. What kind of gem is it? Let's see. What's a good one for someone here?
Is it diamonds?
If you're looking for resources of diamonds, you can get 2 diamonds, 300 GP diamonds. Congratulations. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. It is a pink prism shaped gem. That seems to be like very, very, very well shaped and crafted.
Huh, I found a shiny pink thing.
Ooh. Geology and gemology is not really my field, but no, that's it. It's not my field.
Is it magical?
Probably. It's certainly very shiny.
Hey, Narash, is this magical?
Oh, geez, I'm better at figuring out stuff that's alive, but let me check.
Yeah. 17. Yes, this is almost certainly magical. It sort of almost vibrates in your hand a little bit. Feels very, very, very friendly.
Hey, Alexa, is this magical?
I don't know. Probably.
I have this strange urge to lick it.
You know that is a good way to ascertain some facts in some scientific fields. Not all, but some.
Hey, Masha, is this magical?
Yes.
Do you know what it does?
No.
Huh.
It's so shiny, though. Of course it's magical.
All right.
Yeah, it looks kind of pretty to me, too. I have so many... I have these 2 things to carry. Are kind of bulky. Want to just trade?
Yeah, sure. I can carry a lot of stuff.
But what? So hey, you know what would maybe even be better for you to carry, Nova, would be this case of healing potions. I noticed you had kind of a rough day, and I thought maybe you would. Here, why don't you just take? I feel like you should just have these. Like these, they just have your name like all over them. Nova, you should totally take these healing potions.
Huh. Oh, thank you. Hey, you know one thing that I noticed earlier that I thought was really weird?
What was that?
Well, you see this statue that we're right next to that looks like Illumina Starborn? You know how isn't that just so weird? We thought earlier that she might have been trapped inside of it.
Yeah, I think that was when I was in jail, probably.
I haven't seen this statue before, but it looks just like this creepy painting that I just saw. That was like a huge creepy painting with this lady just with like just that same look on her face. It was awful.
I wonder
So
if we
gross.
should go back and check if that painting has a luminous starborn in it.
This statue has a god in it.
Yeah, just touch this one. You can talk to that god.
I wouldn't touch it though. It's gonna
I-
offer me weird stuff.
It's a jerk god.
Well, I really don't know if going back is such a good idea right now. I might have sent the guard back to warn Yukia.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, if it comes up, the secret password is shenanigans. Just thought you should know. Hopefully by tomorrow, or maybe even by tonight, all the guards will know.
The secret password to what?
Oh, I don't know. Just I was deliberately kind of vague.
Okay.
But but we should that kind of does mean that we should like probably get on the road. And I mean Narash, if if you're feeling like kind of overburdened, I'm happy to like hold on to those things for you for now. Since I just gave my like case to Nova, I've got a free hand here, so I'd be happy to store those for.
Oh, you mean the stuff that Narash gave me?
Oh, he gave it to you. Oh my gosh. Well, I tell you what, I feel like I'm kind of I've got some extra room here too, and if you're not going to use it, maybe I could hold on to it for now. I don't know.
You want to carry the shiny pink thing?
Oh no, I meant the other like the pipes. There's like and the that really like nice looking. I just feel like that like thing would really go with my outfit for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Yeah. Oh well, thank you. Thank you so much. That's really sweet of you for letting me hold on to these.
And there's I kind of have, it's a little embarrassing, but the shiny pink thing kind of caught my eye. If you want to just maybe consider it a trade for the other stuff or something like that.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, geez, thank you.
Cool, Narash. I'm it's only so much fun to not know what things do. So Narash, this is a Ioun stone. You attune to it. It takes up one of your 3 magical item attunement slots, and it will float around your head. This is the Ioun stone called Reserve. So when you have spell slots to spare, you can cast spells into the stone, and then the stone can then cast those spells without you spending a spell slot later. So it holds up to 3 spells slots, up to 3 levels worth of spells. So you could hold 1 third level spell, or a 2nd level spell and a 1st level spell, or 3 first level spells. And the stone can just cast it. It's a way for you to have essentially a little bit of extra juice in the trunk. Also, spells cast from there don't take up concentration because you already cast them. So any concentration spells that you cast from there aren't you're not going to drop.
So, how do I expend an action to ask the stone to cast a spell?
Yes, it still costs an action to cast the spell.
Okay.
It uses uses all your stuff. Yeah, so it costs an action to do it still, but it doesn't take up. But it doesn't cost you a spell slot, so you can go longer. And then on top of that, it doesn't use concentration. So there
awesome.
You go. Along the same lines, while I'm here, it is a Rod of the Pact Keeper +1, so all warlock stuff gets +1. The panpipes are can cast 3 spells, each once per day. They are a bardic instrument, so they get all the bardic instrument spells, which include fly, invisibility, levitate. I'll post this somewhere. Protection from evil and good. And then this one additionally can cast animal friendship, protection from energy, and protection from poison. And again, all those don't cost spell slots because they're there, but all those are once per long rest. Again,
wow, amazing
there.
That is really, really cool.
Yeah, panpipes, baby. Potion of speed is exactly what it sounds like, haste and all the good stuff. This spell shield, which I have somewhere in these 20 pages of notes I just pulled up on magic items. Where are we? Nope, wrong one. Nope. Yep, nope, wrong one. Cool. What about this window? Who has too many windows open? I do. Nope, that's Zoom. That's no help. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, nope. This is almost a meme now. I'm just gonna keep saying nope, nope, nope. Okay, let's close that window. Aha. I think I'm there. Cool. While holding the shield. Sorry, this is another attunement item. You are required to be attuned to this. While holding the shield, you have advantage on saving throws against all spells and other magical effects. And spell attacks have disadvantage against you. Additionally, once per day, you can dispel a magical effect that you can sense. This works under the dispel magic rules, so it's assumed that you're casting this at 3rd level, so effects 3rd level and under are automatically countered. Anything above that, you'll roll for it, just like dispel magic. And Ruin, I'm going to send you a lot of information on Ruin, but I think I will have to send it to you later. Sound good?
Yeah, it'll be a
Awesome.
surprise.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay, and you guys make it out. Timothy, you have a question.
I am going to take that bed sheet that was over the statue, fill it up with more coins that are not for me in like a little bindle.
Okay.
And yeah, as we're leaving, I'm going to say to Thea, well, Thea, do you want to make a quick stop at the temple so you can pick up your friend and I can make a donation?
Yeah, a little detour sounds lovely.
Just Googling how many coins you can fit into a large sack. I'm just curious. Let's see. Blah 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 blah. Just curious. I'm just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, a typical large sack can hold up to 100 pounds in weight relatively easily. It is 50 coins per pound. So 50 times 100 is going to be 5,000 coins. Sound good?
Yep.
Nice. That's a good sized donation that you're making there. Cool.
How much money maximum would you say that we could fit in our pockets?
Not enough to shake an economy, but enough to get whatever you're going to want financially.
So we can't do fantasy shenanigans with fantasy GameStop stocks.
Yes.
Okay.
Mostly because there's no fantasy stock market here. Otherwise, yes, you certainly could. That's never mind. No comment. Not going to get involved in this one right now. Nonetheless, I don't know, Nova. I think at this point I'm more likely to push on if you are like trying to use money to do something crazy. So let's see. Plate mail is what, 800. I don't know if you want, Nova. If you want to go up to, are you a party treasurer basically right now?
I would be happy to be. I don't know if that makes any sense, but
well, since you can probably carry the most.
Yeah, I absolutely am.
Okay. Anyone have more than 1,000 gold pieces right now? I'm just curious. Nova does. Okay. Thea does. Okay. Excellent. Cool. Why don't we? Let's see. That's like 4,000 between you guys. Why don't we just call it 10,000 right now? Is what the party has. Everyone delete all their gold pieces, and then we say 10,000. Does that sound fair? Roughly. Reasonable.
So round up to 2,000 each.
Well, Celexa already had
also
11,500 on her own.
Okay, so never mind.
Between she got 5,000 from Professor Recha,
Oh yeah, and then the gambling.
technically to like help this
Support the
mission,
rebellion,
right?
yeah.
And then she had 1,000 from elsewhere, and then she just got paid 550 platinum.
Great. Yeah, that's right. From that thing. Cool. So you're very wealthy. I mean, I think at this point, what I would say is that money is going to be an obstacle if you are trying to purchase large swaths of property. But I think that in essence, narratively, money is going to matter more than actually counting coins at this point. You guys are wealthy. If anyone wants to retire from the adventuring life, you should feel free to do so. But in general, we're going to look for if money is going to be dramatic, it's going to be because it's narratively dramatic, not because counting coins is going to be dramatic. So make sense?
Okay.
Cool. So you are. I think instead you should write just like on your character sheet somewhere, is wealthy. And I think that's what we'll do.
Cool.
If there's stuff you need, let me know. You can probably afford it. Excellent. Cool. So you guys leave, getting out of this place. Timothy and Thea are gonna make a pit stop. So we'll start there. I'm gonna imagine that the rest of you are gonna take Masha home, but if someone has another stop, then we can check that out as well.
Yeah.
Well, let's start with Timothy and Thea. So Timothy and Thea, you make your way back to the temple. The temple is let's see, under good supervision right now. It seems very clean and nice. There's still a lot of sick people, but there seems to be a degree of hope that you hadn't seen before, because the good news has spread that while people are still sick of the plague and still dying of the plague, and that is a problem, there haven't been any new victims of the plague for 2 days, and so there's sort of hope that this legendary cure story that's going around, where the gods came down from the skies and defeated something, is somehow maybe true in some way, shape, or form. So a person meets you at the door, and sort of just looks at the two of you and says, "You don't look sick."
No, we're not sick.
Are you? Are you here to partake in a service? We don't have one for several hours.
Well, I'm here to see Thomas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm here to see Thomas.
Yes, and make a donation.
Oh, well, let's see. Okay. Well, Thomas has gone on a long voyage. But we absolutely can make a donation, and I can bring you to someone who is in charge right now, and they'll be able to help you. I'm certain. Can I ask what your business is?
Did somebody come by yesterday to see Thomas as well?
Yes, probably. Many people come by to see Thomas, but Thomas left the other day. So.
Well, I'll talk to whoever's in charge.
Okay, sure. Yeah, of course. Let's see. I know who's in charge because I remember names. I'm really good at that. Hold on. Someone in chat is probably screaming at me. Sarah, if you're in chat, feel free to scream at me and tell me whose name I'm forgetting. Any of them will do. Any of the three of them that you left in charge, if you're there. It's not Harville. Who is it? Oh my god. Whatever.
Is the nice foxfolk person there? Is it
No.
Blackberry or something?
Blackberry is definitely there. But Blackberry's also definitely not in charge. Who is in charge? Oh my god, what is their name? Oh my god. Okay, whatever. There's a nice
song, Ivana.
Brother Starsong. Thank you. Oh my god, perfect. Thank you, Sarah. I'm so sorry. Brother Starsong. Cool. So there's an older gentleman whose hands are a little bit grungy with dirt, um, and he seems to be in an office that was Thomas's office yesterday, and looks up as you enter and says, "Hello, how can I help you?"
Hello. We're here to make a sizable donation and also to inquire about somebody who came by yesterday.
Oh, you speak. Yes, of course. Sure. We can arrange for that. Wow, that sack filled with money?
Chunk. Yes, you are doing good work helping people and hopefully saving people. So take it as a thank you.
Of course. We will put this to work right away. W- may I inquire as to what makes you so certain? I mean, we are, but people don't normally say, "Hey, you're doing good work. Here's a sack of money."
Maybe they should.
I mean, I certainly think so. That's a very generous act that you've made here. Um, is there something that we can do to you for you to cherish this generosity?
Yes, you can show us this person who came by. I believe her name was Leona.
Right. Um, yes, Ivana dealt with that. Um, hold on. He stands up and like sort of walks around the table, looking at the sack of gold, and opens the door. And Ivana, and a woman comes in, and she looks at the two of you, and she nods and says, "Oh, yes, this is about the halfling that came in and just asked to be locked up."
Yes, yes. It's very important that we see her
Of
briefly.
course. It's not normal to behave like that, and we're not really a prison. But things as they are, we did what we could. Um, I don't suppose I can ask what this is about.
No, you can't.
And they should remain locked up until Thomas gets back. Is that correct, Thea? What do you think?
Yes. And Leona does have magic abilities, so
Hmm.
whatever you can do.
Yeah, the person said that we procured a set of manacles that are dampening of magical powers. Um, but we'll see, obviously, what we can do with that.
You can likely afford more, stopgaps.
Well, thank you for this. We are admittedly quite uncomfortable with what you are doing. We aren't really a prison, and the idea that one could bribe us into being a prison is not something that is something that any of us are comfortable with. But she was very persuasive and very insistent that she was evil and needed to be locked up. I would hate to discover that she was magically compelled thus to confess to her crimes.
No, no. And we know that you're doing the most good by helping people and by keeping evil people out of good people's way.
Right.
We know you're doing great.
And sometimes you can't trust the institutions.
We will do what you ask, but it is until the high priest returns, and he will make final decisions. And if he is unhappy with what you have had us do, there will be consequences.
Seems fair.
Okay. She starts walking down the hallway, and you end up in at a door that's the same door to the storage room that you had a conversation with Blackberry in. in a darkened storage room, and the door is unlocked, and inside you see Leonie, and she is in manacles, and just sitting in the corner.
Thank you for escorting us here. We'll just need a minute.
I'll give you some privacy too. Yeah.
So they let you in with a light, and close the door.
And so I say, Zaris, I came back.
I knew you would. Leonie's voice speaks to you.
All right, now, are you confident that Leonie will be safely kept in here once you're out?
To be honest, they seemed unwilling to imprison me. That doesn't seem to be what they do, and it seems to be in some ways against what they do. They're not exactly clerics of freedom or anything like that, but I guess they don't really take kindly to imprisonment. But that being said, so I'm not saying she can't talk her way out, but the security measures here are good.
Okay. I think we can trust their word that they'll at least wait for Thomas before doing anything. So
That seems
all
likely.
right. I kind of put my hand out towards Leonie's ear.
And he slips out and lands in your hand.
Put him safely somewhere.
You feel a little psionic like sigh of sadness. Like, oh, I thought maybe I could ride with you on the way back. But he doesn't say anything.
And I don't say anything either.
Yeah. Awkward. Okay. Beautiful. Excellent. Leonie looks at you and she says, I want you to know that I don't know who you are. I don't know where you come from. But your face is etched in my memory. And for the indignities that you have brought upon me, I will find you and exert such pains and tortures that you cannot even imagine.
I just say, looking forward to it, and I leave.
Perfect. I love it. Beautiful. Okay, beautiful. So you guys leave there. So they've got a sack of gold. You guys have a four-jointed man with his lips sewn shut. And a elderly woman making your way through the city. How do you cover that up? How do you hide that?
I had an idea before we all left and split up. I thought maybe we could disguise him in like to look like a plague victim. So then like carrying him would make sense and might kind of explain some disfigurement and stuff.
Sure, yeah, that makes sense.
And we can also be like, stay away, stay away.
I love it. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, who's leading this? It sounds like Narash. Are you yeah. Why don't you roll a performance roll for me, Narash? Put on that show.
Yeah, maybe not my specialty.
Yeah, I mean, normal people stay away, but there's also, I think there's a little bit of overacting going on here, so there's a lot of like curious looks as you guys are heading back to Masha's. Hard to then deduce if anyone's looking at you for reasons other than just curiosity. But you make your way back to Masha's. And as you get there, the door opens and the bell rings. And Masha walks in. And you guys are welcomed in as well. She goes over to the cat, and the cat is lying on the desk, taking a nap in a sunbeam, as cats are prone to do. And she just pets him gingerly and looks around and finds a seat and sits down. Well, I need to rest, but I don't think your curse will kill you tonight, so means you're probably fine for at least a night, yeah? Cool. Then I'm gonna go upstairs and rest. Feel free to rest in my shop, but I must warn you, many of the items in here are cursed. Do not touch anything.
Oh yeah, you never asked about. I don't think you ever asked about Leona.
I never. Why? Did you save her life? Is she not dead?
She is in good. She is in good hands. We used a tool to compel her to surrender herself to Thomas, the high priest, who is one of the only people who we know and trust here in Macy.
She is imprisoned?
Well, that's, I'm sure Thomas is taking good care of her. He seems very competent.
You see the lizard folk jaw crack twice. Thank you for the information.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I just thought you'd want to know.
I need rest. Real rest, not rest in a prison where they absorb your magic every couple hours.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, go, shoo. Go take care of yourself. Have a bath.
She walks up the stairs, and you hear the door close behind her, and then you hear, "Who slept in my bed?" And I think that's where we're going to end today's episode, if that's all right. I feel like you guys are probably a little beaten up and would like a long rest, mechanically speaking, as well. So we're going to presume that the rest of the day, whatever that looks like, is going to involve hanging out in Masha's shop and then taking a long rest for the next morning. Sound good?
Yeah,
cool.
For sure.
The morning of the day of the party, so you're almost caught up to the other group. All that good stuff. And yeah, that's what we'll call today's episode. Let's check out some experience points and some beliefs and all that good stuff. This is the right campaign. Yes, cool, excellent. Okay. That was exact level. So do down here. Okay, Narash, did your guiding light come in today?
Yes. I mean, the guiding light is kind of tied into the second belief for the day, so I'm not quite sure how to judge this, but
yeah.
I did sort of reveal a lot more of myself to my group, and did my part in the battle. I think I've tried proving myself more trustworthy. So I'd say for the guiding light, yes, and for belief 2, yes, both of those.
Did you accomplish belief 2 or work towards it?
I worked towards it, yeah, because I think that I sort of provided the revelation I wanted to provide. It's yet to be determined how the second part of it will work out.
Sounds good to me. And what about your other belief?
This is, I mean, I worked towards it because I think we infiltrated Yukia's
I agree.
place, but didn't accomplish it.
Yeah, we've got a sort of a long-term plan here of like maybe tomorrow we'll deal with Yukia. But we have some information. We've caused her some problems. She's been cursed now, by the way, in case you're curious. The curse, I will flat out tell Celexa that your successful deception check 100% worked, and she is now cursed. You don't know what the curse is, but it is quite amusing. some other people have seen it already and enjoyed it. Excellent. So, Selexa, speaking of which, Guiding Light. Did Guiding Light happen today?
Guiding light. Yeah, I think she, for this guiding light, I feel like a lot of it comes down to how is Celexa feeling about herself today,
Yeah.
right? And I think that she's kind of she's feeling kind of on top of the world, and that they got out alive. She feels like she helped to save Nova's life, and then helped to like keep the party safe in a lot of in a lot of ways from this like very creepy evil dude. And this was a I don't know. It feels like one of the first times they've had like a successful mission with not too much going wrong other than the sad loss of Nova's sword.
Yeah.
So I would say yes.
Sounds good to me.
And then she's had the same two beliefs for several sessions now. And I think that she actually accomplished both of them.
I agree strongly.
For the first time. Yeah. So they rescued Masha, and she got Yukia.
100% you
Yukia
did.
got. So I think
man.
this is the first time I've ever had 5 points in a session.
There you go. Congratulations. Round of applause. If we ever have a session where all 5 of you get 5 points, I'll give a bonus 5 points as well. Just for saying it. Nova, you're up.
All right. Well, I think I definitely threw myself into harm's way.
Strongly agree.
Yeah.
You literally went and grappled someone who has disintegration powers.
I feel like there wasn't a lot that I could have done, and grappling was one of them.
But grappling is really impactful sometimes. Just preventing people from moving is huge. So
I definitely threw myself into danger. I sought out Masha's Sea Sworn as an option for breaking the curse. I think that's probably still working towards, because the curse isn't broken.
Yep, sounds good to me.
And then my belief 2 was getting a new sword, so I accomplished it.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this sword. This sword, by the way, is a something that was found, that was failed to be found by our tomb crawling group on Thursdays. They went the wrong direction, and a rival group of tomb crawlers discovered this sword, and they, ended up getting it back here somehow, and it ended up in the vault of the Proudwaters. Who knows why? Wonder if they have some ties to some other people. Excellent. Yeah. So that's is that a 5-point day for you? 4-point day for you. Nice.
That's a 4-point day.
Excellent. Timothy.
All right. Jeopardizing himself or the mission to save one life. Here's what I would say. I think he jeopardized his morals to make the situation safer with the whole lip sewing.
I agree.
Setting the alligators free, yes, done, accomplished. And then trying to cheer
using
Nova
them to cover up your tracks a little bit too. So double. I'm gonna give you. That's a nice one.
Fair. All right, and then I think still working towards for Nova curse.
Sounds good. And last but not least, Thea.
Yeah. So my guiding light, having the group be closer. Well, we all fought together. Fought a bunch of people. I don't know if that counts.
Does the group feel closer? Do you feel closer to the group?
I think especially to Narash, like having a fight with us, and
excellent.
Yeah,
I like it.
Then belief 1, Nova's curse. I think on the way to getting it done. Belief 2, getting Xeris completed.
Nice. Xeris is out. Nice job, guys. Round of applause. That was beautiful. Gotta love it. Yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you had a good time. I certainly had a good time. These wonderful people are a lot of fun to game with. And please go forth, live good, happy lives. And as always, the best advice that I can give you is don't forget to call your cat and feed your mom. Bye, everyone.